God says, this person spent their entire yesterday thinking about you. Yesterday did not pass for them in a way they expected it to. While everything around them continued as usual, their mind kept returning to you again and again. It was not something they planned, and it was not something they could easily control. Your presence stayed with them longer than anything else they tried to force on. They found themselves thinking about moments that once seemed ordinarily. About moments that once feel ordinary. Conversations, reactions, and small details that you began to take on more meaning, to take on more meaning than they did before. It was as if something shifted in their awareness, causing them to look at you from a different perspective. There is a reason this is happening now. Something within them has opened up in a way that allows them to recognize what they did not fully see before. What they once overlooked or dismissed is now becoming more significant in their thoughts. Throughout the day, they try to move forward with their usual routine. They had responsibilities, conversations, and distractions, but none of it held their attention for long. Your image kept returning, interrupting their focus and pulling them back into reflection. At some point, it stopped feeling like a passing thought. It became something they had to sit with, something they could not push aside. The more they tried to ignore it, the stronger it became. That is when they began to realize that this was not random. There is also an emotional weight connected to these thoughts. It is not just about remembering you. It is about understanding what your presence meant and how it affected them in ways they did not fully acknowledge before. That realization has brought a level of depth they were not prepared for. You may not see any of this directly because it is happening intentionally for them. Outwardly, they may still appear the same, but their thoughts have shifted in a way that is beginning to change how they view you. This moment is not only about them thinking about you, it is about what those thoughts are leading them to understand. Something is becoming clearer to them, and that clarity is not something they can easily ignore. They can easily ignore once it settles in. What is unfolding is part of a shift that has been building quietly, and now it is beginning to surface in a way that connects back to you. Thanks for watching this episode of Prophetic Diary with Alice. If this is your first time coming across this channel, this is Prophetic Diary with Alice. On this channel, I bring to you prophetic words like the one you just listened. Please kindly subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so that anytime that I post a video, you'll be the first person to see. And kindly share comment on this video. Thanks for watching.